Hello everybody, Kareem K.A. Williams here. Listen, we talking about empowerment. This is probably one of the most powerful videos I've ever done. Listen, you're gonna love this. Alright, remember I always tell you guys, as I fulfill my life's purpose, I want to empower you to do the same thing. Listen, there's nothing you can't do. Alright, there's nothing you can't do. Alright, this is called after graduation student loans. Alright, after graduation student loans. That's right, we're talking about student loans. Alright, listen, college is very expensive. To all of my high schoolers out there who just graduated or you're about to graduate, college is very expensive. In fact, every year it gets more and more expensive. All right, listen, college is also a money-making business. All right, I'm going to say this again. College is a money-making business. You might be wondering, what am I talking about? Listen, schools are allowed to charge outrageous fees. All right, and they raise them each year. Whenever they please, they raise them. All right, they may raise them from semester to semester or yearly. All right, why? Why are they allowed to charge these outrageous fees and raise them whenever they want to? Because we've been programmed to believe that we can't get a job unless we go to college. All right, why do they charge these outrageous fees for school? Because we've been programmed to believe that we have no self-worth unless we have a college degree. All right, listen. We believe them. We believe them that we can't get a job without a college degree, that we have no self-worth or we're not worth anything if we don't have a college degree. And that's why they keep raising the tuition fees. That's why they keep raising all the university fees. All right. So why else? There's more reasons. Why else do they keep raising these fees and keep charging us these outrageous prices? All right. School keep raising fees because jobs and corporations are raising the bar for qualifications. That's right. You got to have more qualifications. You got to have a better skill set in order to get these jobs that are out there now. All right. The job market has become more and more competitive. All right. Because of our economic state. All right. Because of the state of our economy. That's why. Listen, all that's happening is the colleges and universities are taking advantage of these facts. All right. They're capitalizing on this opportunity. OK, listen, remember, I told you guys it's a money making business. College and universities is a money making business. Watch this. You may be asking, well, what does this have to do with student loans? So, why are you talking about this? Or for some of you guys, what does this have to do with, my parents paying my way? For some of you guys, you don't have to take out student loans. Some of you guys have scholarships and your parents are fortunate enough to be able to bless you and pay your whole way through college. All right. So what does this have to do with you and student loans? Listen, the average cost of college this year, you guys, was $30,000 a year. $30,000 a year. Just to put that in perspective, I went to school in 2001. I started college in 2001. And the average cost of college when I started was $14,000 a year, yearly. All right. So it's doubled since I went to college. Are you hearing me? It's a money making business. It's doubled. Why? Why is it doubled? The jobs are the same. They're just requiring more. And like I said, we've been programmed to think that we have to go to school. It's a system. All right. All right. Watch this. Look at this. By the way, you can get a good job with an associate's degree. For those of you who don't know, there are good paying jobs with an associate's degree. So let's do some math right now. All right, $30,000 a year times 2 if you're getting an associate's degree. All right, that's $60,000. All right, $60,000. All right, well let's go for the bachelor's degree. Let's go for the bachelor's degree. $30,000 a year being average times 4 years, that's $120,000. $120,000. All right, the question you need to ask yourself is this. Pay attention. Listen up. This is the question you need to ask yourself. When I graduate from my field of study, will I be able to pay back these loans? I'll say it again. When I graduate from my field of study, when I get that bachelor's degree, that associate's degree, will I be able to pay back the $60,000? Will I be able to pay back the $120,000? At the end of the day, will I be making $60,000 a year? At the end of the day, will I be making $120,000 a year with the degree that I have? All right. And if the answer is no, then why are we paying that much for school? Why are we paying for skill sets that don't allow us to make enough money to pay back the schooling that it cost us. All right, this is just simple math. This is just simple math. This is something to think about. All right, listen, the simple math lets me know that this is a plan to get into debt. That's what this plan is. All right, for a lot of people, the answer is no. They're not going to be able to pay back the loans. They're not going to be able to make as much as they put in for those 4 years to pay back. All right, that's for a lot of people, more people than you think. All right, some of us get too caught up in going to a big name college or a big name university. Some of us get too caught up in that. And listen to me, it's not worth it. All right, it's not worth it. All right, all right. Some of you guys plan on being doctors, lawyers, or something very prestigious like that, a very prestigious profession. For those people, it may be worth going for a big name college or a big name university. But for those of you who don't plan on being doctors, who don't plan on being lawyers or nothing like that, guess what? You can go to community college. It's much cheaper. And I found out, I only found out after I racked up a lot of student loans, that these new jobs, these big corporations, guess what? They don't care what school you went to, as long as you have the degree. As long as you have that piece of paper that said you went to school for 2 years or you went to school for 4 years and you graduated. That's all they care about. They don't care which school it was, as long as you have the degree. All right, as long as you have that piece of paper. Now, I got to make something very clear. Again, I got to make this very clear. I'm not against going to college. I'm not against going to school, okay? School is a good thing. We need it, all right? But not everybody was made to go to college. Not everybody that's not everybody's destiny. That's not everybody's dream. That's not everybody's lifestyle or has to be everybody's lifestyle, all right? But I am against the fact that we've been programmed to go to college as if we have no other choice. That's what I'm against. I am against the fact that students are unaware of their choices and they blindly go off to college as if it's their only choice. All right. Listen, after they blindly go off to college, then they're taught how to work for somebody else instead of starting their own business. That's what I'm against. All right. I'm against the system that we've been programmed, we've been fed. Our parents were taught this and they're teaching us the same thing as being passed on. We're being taught to go to school, get all this debt because of student loans, and then go and work for somebody else in a place where we won't be able to pay back all that we borrowed to go to school. All right. And for my Christians out there, I have a problem with the hypocrisy that we teach our children, that it's not okay to borrow. You're not supposed to be the borrower. You're supposed to be the lender. You're the head. You're not the tail. All right. We know that God doesn't want us to borrow. All right. Or he's against borrowing or loaning money. But yet it's okay when it comes to education. All right. That's what I'm against. I'm not against school. I think school is a good thing. And there are a lot of things that we can learn from school and broaden our education. All right. But I am against the fact that students are made unaware. They make these decisions unaware of the other choices that they have. All right. So what do I recommend? All right. This is what I recommend. I recommend doing what you love. All right. Find out what you're good at and be the best at it. All right. There's no such thing as being well-rounded. Get that out of your head. There's no such thing as being well-rounded. Stop trying to be the best at everything and at every subject. Okay. That makes for all work and no play. Okay. That causes stress. All right. But great people, remember this. Great people are remembered for the one thing that they could do better than everybody else. That's what great people are remembered for. The one thing that they can do better than everybody else. So you don't have to be great at everything. All right. That's too much pressure. All right. Find what you're good at. Find the skills that you're good at. Math, science, whatever it may be. It may be reading. It may be teaching. Find your skill set, what you're good at, and be the best at that. That's all you got to be the best at. All right. What else do I recommend? Listen, for those of you who are going to go to school, who are going to go to college and university, this is what I recommend. Get a business administration degree or a business management degree. Why? Why do I say that? It's the most universal degree. Think about it. Some of us were told as children that we could be anything when we grow up. This is the degree for you. If you were told that and you believe it in your heart, this is the degree that you want to get. You can work just about anywhere with a business management or business administration degree. and you can manage just about anywhere. You can be in management. You can be the boss of somebody else's business. All right. You guys should know by now that I think too many of us are taught to work for other people instead of getting our own job, instead of starting our own business. But if you are going to work for someone else, if there is a field that you love and you desire to work in, and you know this is what you're meant to do, at least be someone in management in that field. Be someone in charge. Be a leader. All right? And you can do that with a business administration degree. Listen, like I said, the possibilities are endless with this degree. You can be management at fast food. And you may be laughing, why am I talking about fast food? Did you know fast food managers make anywhere from $45,000 to $60,000 a year? All right, that's fast food management. You can work in a grocery store as management. This is a business administration degree. The average salary for them is $58,000 a year. That's average. All right, there's some that make more than that. You can be a corporate manager for those of you who want to be, business people, want to do the real business thing. You can be a hotel manager. All right. You can work in hospitals in management, clothing store, retail and department store. You can work in school management. You can be a banker. All right, this is all with a business administration degree. All right, you can work in a mechanic shop if you like cars and you like working on cars, but you want to be a manager in one of those areas. You can work in politics. Look, these are just to name a few. Anything you could think of, right? They need a manager. They need an administrator. All right. You can do anything with a business administration degree. All right. What else do I recommend? What do I recommend? All right. Maybe you're in a field where a company or a business will pay for you to go to college. Listen, you guys, this is one of the greatest deals out there. Go for it. That's great. It's a great deal. If you find a job or if you find a field where they pay for you to continue your education, go for it. All right, it's one of the best things you can do. Now, there are some risks, all right? But I just say that do your research first. Make sure you do your research. Find out what the requirements are first, all right? How long have they been paying for their employees to continue their education? What employees does it apply to? Because it may not apply to every type of employee. How much will they pay? Some of them have a limit of how much per quarter or per semester or per year that they will pay for you to go to school. How long will they pay? Is loyalty to the company required when you finish graduating? Some of these companies, they require you to work for another 2 years or another 4 years at the company if they pay for you to go to school. So find out how long it is. All right, these are some of the questions you want to ask. These are some of the things you want to find out. All right, so listen, you guys, I hope this video has been helpful for you. This is for high schoolers. This is even for college people. Listen, you guys, student loans are a very serious thing. Very serious thing. All right. I was affected negatively by student loans, and now I'm trying to catch back up. I'm trying to put the pieces back together. So I'm doing this video for you because, like I said, I want to fulfill my life's purpose, and I want to empower you to do the same. Listen, share this video, man, with your friends, your family, young ones. Listen, the young people that you admire, share this video with them. The young people that look up to you, all right, share this video with them, all right? I hope it's been a blessing.